So dudes, let me take you guys to the garage, my actual garage this time. So let's see what we can find in her. Cha-ching! Money shot. So, shout out to my homeboy iDubbbz. Dude's a gangster. Alright guys, so we got pretty dirty floor, but it's a garage, man. So we have the 69 Camaro SS fully restored. This is all my dad's stuff right here. He's actually got a black 69 Camaro. That one's got a white interior, and he's got that somewhere else, but it's fully restored too. This puppy right here, let me move over here and show you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm climbing over shit. Okay, here we go. See that sticker right there? That ain't no play, boy. It's got 900 ponies, and it's got NOS. You can't mess with this truck right here, but let me show you guys how good in working order it is. Oh my gosh, I can barely walk up in here. Yeah, we can totally drive that right now. But he's actually gonna get it all worked on, and he had it all fixed back when he was younger and stuff. And my dad, of course, likes to joke around, but he likes to claim that back in the day, you know, NOS wasn't like what it is today. Whereas like nowadays, everybody knows what NOS is. I mean, it's got a freaking energy drink that's called NOS now. So, but back then, I mean, people really didn't know. And he said he was like one of, you know, in his era when he was first putting NOS on this truck right here. I mean, it was like a new thing to do. People didn't really know what it would do. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, he's told me stories and stuff about what he would. Should I actually show you guys my face? What's up, dog? I'm just showing you guys everything else. But he used to tell me stories and stuff. This is so weird. Like, what am I doing? I've never vlogged before. First experiences here. But he used to tell me, like, you know, he would drive this truck right here and be like, he would go from a complete stop, you know, just riding down the street, and I say riding, I'm a freaking motocrosser to death, driving down the street. But and he said he would be like just sitting in the road, and he would hit the NOS button from a complete stop, and he said he'd be squealing tires, and he said there would be people coming the other way, you know, and he said they would just pull off the side of the road, and he would be hitting the NOS button, going from side to side on the road. And he used to tell me stories like that all the time. But let me see if I can keep this camera straight here. But yeah, I got the Camaro. Can any of you guys guess what color this is right here? It's hugger orange, bro, because you want to hug it. So I mean, you can't really beat hugger orange, man. You know, I like black, hugger orange. You know, black or hugger orange. That's all I really like on classic stuff. Some people love blue. I mean, when it comes to dirt bikes, blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-da. But when it comes to like vehicles and stuff like that, I mean, either solid hugger orange or solid black. That's about all. You know, my truck is solid black. I mean, that. And I'm not big into, like, you know, stripes and all this other shit. I think, you know, just solid colors look really good. And it's kind of the same way with dirt bikes and stuff. I mean, I really love the stock look of a dirt bike as well. But yeah, so that's kind of his, you know, pepped up race truck. And then that's one of his, you know, restored cars. But now this, he actually won 3 motorcycles and $14,000 at a casino, believe it or not. And he sold one of the bikes, and it was crazy. That's another one of his old goose tail stories. But yeah, I could show you guys some of all this other random stuff. VP fuel jug that I've not even used yet, because I kind of quit running race gas, because I was running race gas in my old bike, and then I actually, that's so fucking weird. I'm like pointing this way, it's like, hey guys, what's up? But so I was like, it's gonna take me a little while to learn this whole like vlogging thing. It's kind of weird to me, but you know, I'm not even a selfie kind of dude. I don't even take selfies and stuff like that. So this is like pretty weird for me. Whenever I make videos with the face cam, it's kind of like I'm not really holding it and controlling it. So it's a little bit different, but that probably makes no sense to anybody. But what I was saying is I was using that race gas in my old 250F. I was using late model plus because that's just what I could get around here. And that, I don't even know if am I holding this too close? Can you see me, boys? Do I need to be like way out here? I have no idea. I'm just gonna have to like go back and watch this over and see how close I've got this camera to me. This is the first time I've ever done this really before. So, so I was running that race gas in the old bike because it had a high compression piston in it. And so I got the new 250F and that's what I'm running. Just you know, pump gas in because that's what it's like you're supposed to run in those stock bikes and stuff. But yeah, man, I mean the stock bike runs great on that pump gas. I mean, you know, like that stock bike is faster than my older bike with race gas in it. So, you know, I mean, I feel like they last longer when you run stock gas in them, because when you start getting into the race gas stuff, you got to have the pepped up engine that can actually take that race gas. And a lot of times when you have the pepped up engine, it's not going to last as long as the stock engine. I mean, if you're just riding, you know, pretty chill, you know, kind of like that intermediate rider level and stuff like that, I mean, I think the stock bike is the way to go, like a newer stock bike, because everything works as a system when it comes to dirt bikes and stuff. And it's when you start adding this little part and that little part and changing this little setup and, you know, changing these clickers over here and doing this and that, you no longer have that fully rounded setup for the bike at that point, you know. You know, if you hop on a stock bike and everything feels pretty good, I would keep it that way until, you know, you're like professional level. I mean, honestly, I mean, them new bikes, 2016 YZ250F, that's got all the power in the world, dude. If you got a new back tire, and that's the thing, you know, a lot of people, they try to soup their bikes up and do all this other stuff, but it's like, buy a new back tire, dog. You'll see an improvement. And that's, you know, a tire is the only thing that's actually touching the ground. You can add all the performance parts and shit like that you want, but the tire is the only thing contacting the ground. So I think a lot of people maybe take that a little for granted, and they may think, you know, not really worry too much about a new tire. But a new back tire, I mean, that 250F 2016 with a new back tire on it, it'll get away from you, dude. I mean, like, get away from you. I've never had that experience before with a bike. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys around the garage a little bit. That's about all that's in this garage. My dad's got all kinds of trucks, all kinds of vehicles, jet skis, boats, all throughout. So but I just thought I'd show you guys these two little rigs here. Thought they were pretty cool. He's gonna get this truck tuned up and fixed up, and we'll get this little bad boy back on the road pretty soon. And hopefully that'd be cool to kind of show you guys hitting the NOS button in this truck. Be like, what? I've never rode in a vehicle with NOS before. I mean, I've never experienced that. He says, my dad, he's such a goose. He's always telling stories and stuff, but he says, whenever you hit the NOS button, he says he's going to lay $100 bill up on the dash, and he's going to say, if I can get it, it's mine. But he says, you know, when you're like, when you hit the NOS button, you're so far back, you can't even reach up and get the money off the dash. He's hilarious. But yeah, so that's about it for this video. If you guys enjoy these crazy vlogs where I've got the camera all sideways, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'll try to make some more. No telling what I'm going to do. May just have some story time or something like that. But I was going to actually make another video where I was kind of like whipping and flipping them yams, doing some cooking, something like that. So anyways, thanks for watching the video. Later, dudes.